We're going to go through how to sign kids up for tournaments. We're going to go through it, a real sign up. I'm going to sign my own kids, Rhiannon and Cece, up for an upcoming ZAT tournament. If I can get this all the way up. So what you would do, or how I do it, you could certainly bookmark the site. I just go to USTA.com. Then if I go to tennis link, and then what I want to do is go over to USTA Junior Tournaments, which brings me here to Tournament Finder. I usually go to this advanced Tournaments Advanced search, and I will just type in the word ZAT, the month that I'm looking for. So the tournament's actually next month, so I'm looking for the August ZAT 2014. I happen to know that there aren't any ZAT tournaments places other than Texas. In case you didn't know that, it's a nice little fact. ZATs are just a Texas thing. So if I just put in that information and search, it comes up with the various ZAT tournaments for next month. I'm looking for the Canyon Creek ZAT, which is in Richardson, Texas. And so I could click on the tournament, which would bring me to here, and I could register now. If you didn't happen to see, and let me hit the back button, there is also a register now right here on the screen. So I could just click here for register now, because I know that I want to set the kids up. Brings me to the same place. Click on register now again. It brings up the tournament ID. At this point in time, you just need to have your kid's USTA card handy. I happen to have my daughter Rhiannon's, so I'll put in her number, hit continue. Then it gives me the thing she's eligible for. Because she turned 13 during the month of June, she's no longer eligible for 12 and under, so there is no 12 and under thing. I could sign her up for 16 and under. She was actually playing 14 and unders before she turned 13. Or I could say, well, geez, I wanted to play in the 18 and unders. In this case, I'm going to select 14 and unders, so I will click that. Gives you some optional information: high school graduation date, t-shirt size. A lot of tournaments, or most tournaments, no longer give out t-shirts, but just in case, I'm going to put in adult small, and it makes you put in some kind of a phone number and an email. You'll see later, or it says down here, please do not share email with tournament director. I would always click that. Share your email. It's the easiest way for tournament directors to try to reach you. Being a tournament director myself, it just makes it, I found it really useful. You can see it had an autofill option because I've used this before, so it remembered my information. As I put in my email address, and it autofilled part of it. Click continue. And so now it has this in the cart. So it has Rhiannon Evans signed up for the Canyon Creek ZAT, the dates, what event she signed up for, tournament, her t-shirt size. And so I could now take, and I could enter Rhiannon in another tournament. So if you wanted to do multiple tournaments, you could do it all in one pass. Or in this case, I actually want to register another tournament, another player for this tournament. So I'm also going to enter my daughter Cece. So I take Cece's card and enter her USTA number again. Hit continue. As you can see now, for Cece, because she's only 11, it gives the option for her to play the girls 12 and unders, and so I will click that. Her t-shirt size, she's actually getting to be about as big as Rhiannon. If they actually have t-shirts, I'd like her to have it for a while, so I might get it a little big for her. By the way, generally, if they have t-shirts, they're not going to know what size you signed up for. That's to help them order. When you get there, they're going to ask what size t-shirt you want. As that information, click continue. Okay, so now I have everything I want. I could continue to add players. I could sign them up for other tournaments, or I could proceed to checkout, which I'm going to do. So it tells pay by credit card, or you have the option of an e-check from your bank account, the grand total. So I'm going to go through and enter the name on the card. The card type. I would put in my card number, expiration date, and the zip code associated with it. And then I would hit the enter. Not going to put my own card number in right now, but you get what you do. It will then, once you're done and you place the order, it will send you a confirmation email, which tells you, gives you all of the information, and also gives you a link as to where you would need to go if you wanted to withdraw. And it's just that simple. If you have any questions, give us a call, or if you're not in our program and you're just looking at this as a way to learn, call your coach. Most coaches have done this or helped people do it in the past, and it's pretty simple to do if you just follow along with what we did. That's all we got.